Guys, so I'm gonna show you a little lettering thing I'm gonna do right here, and I already sketched it out a little bit, and I have my color palette ready right here with my watercolors ready to go. So I'm actually using a combination of watercolors and this concentrated watercolor by Dr. P.H. Martin's because I love these. So I'm gonna add one more drop just to make it a little bit more vibrant. And here you can see it's going to add a little bit of color. So let's get started. Now this doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to find that once you letter for a while, your mistakes sometimes, turn out really good. So don't worry if you make a mistake. It might actually be for the better. Not going for a perfect look here. This is not calligraphy by any means. This is just lettering, and this is supposed to be fun and kind of playful and colorful. So I don't care if it's actually perfect, because who says what's perfect and what's not? Also, I suggest not doing what I just did here and having these rings on this side, because when I'm getting to the edge, they're kind of in my way. So try to turn your sketchbook around if you can. And with these water brushes, I could have actually put the watercolor ink right in here, but I didn't, so I have to keep dipping it like you would with a real brush, and not one of these special, cool, awesome water brushes. And just remember, if you're going for that calligraphy look, to make the downstrokes thicker and then the upstrokes thinner. So now I'm gonna just fix some of these pools of water in some areas, but most of this looks pretty good. I'm gonna just darken up this U right here. So, you see all these videos on Instagram about people doing lettering, and they do it very quickly and it's perfect every time. It doesn't happen all the time. Those people have probably been doing it for years. But if you're just starting out, it's okay to just keep going over and over and get it the way you want it. It doesn't have to be perfect on the first try. So we're just gonna wait for this to dry, and then I'm gonna add a drop shadow using this Acacia watercolor brush pen, and it actually is awesome. It's got like real bristles, so it's gonna feel like real watercolor brush. And I would I could use this one too, but I just want to use this one because the color is already there and I like it and I'm just going to use it. So I'm going to show you that as soon as this dries. Okay, so let's do the drop shadow. Excuse my kids in the background, they're kind of screaming. And since this is a watercolor brush, it will kind of pick up some of this teal color into it. So it's gonna look a little dirty, but that's okay. So you do it on all, whether you decide to do it on the right side or the left side or bottom or top, just make sure you get all of them, all your tops and all your bottoms. And if you get too much of the teal color or your color on the brush right here, you can just use like a separate sheet of paper and just kind of clean it off. So that's pretty much it. If you see any little white areas you want to touch up, you can, but for the most part, this is done. This is just a fun little project.